Hey everybody, Brian here. I hope you're enjoying Twisted League. It's still going great for me. I love it. In the background of today's video, I'll be working on creating my stack of arrow shafts that I know I'm going to need if I'm going to get a whole bunch of fletching experience. It seems to be one of the really optimal routes to go in terms of getting some decent points. You've clicked on one of my Twisted League guide videos. I've got a whole playlist of them, so if you feel like it, you might consider checking some other ones out too. But today's question is, what's the fastest way to get a skilling pet in Twisted League? Alright, I get it. You guys are all super jealous of me. Well, today I heard a great quote from someone on my stream, and they said, Twisted League is really all about flexing. So the goal of this video is to help you flex as most efficiently as possible. I just want to be very upfront with you. If your goal in hunting a pet in Twisted League is to earn some nice points, some efficient points, I want to discourage that notion right now. There's no guarantee that you'll get a pet in the estimated amount of time that a person should get a pet on average. And even if you did successfully get a skilling pet within the average amount of time it should take a player to get one, it would still be very inefficient in terms of getting points. But if I can't stop you, let me tell you what pets will be the fastest for you. I want to save the big reveal for the end, so I want to start out with the pets that you should not go for. The boys in my Discord server, We Chill Now, have cooked up something special for you. Our pet expert, Utility Bread, thank you Utility Bread, spent a whole bunch of time doing some complex math, which he said he enjoyed, but I know he was lying, to compile a document that listed the pets and the average amount of time that you can expect to get a pet for each of them. And he wants to make sure that you have this word of caution. Calculating the average amount of time it would take a person to get a pet offers so many variables that it's kind of hard to give an hour estimate, so actual estimations obviously vary widely. So with that in place, let's get into this list. First off, we've got the Chinchompa pet. Chins are available here on Zaya, and most people are going to be grinding chins to get to level 99 hunter, like I did. Now, not only are Chinchompas highly contested because they're a fantastic hunter experience, but the drop rate on the pet is very, very low. Every time you catch one of those Chinchompas, it's a 1 in 128,000 chance that you'll get one. And so you can expect to hunt for about 570 hours before your average player is going to get a pet. Please do not spend your time grinding for the Chinchompa pet. How about the Beaver pet? Like mine! The Beaver pet is also a bad choice to grind for specifically. In the main game, teaks are an excellent, 77 fletching, nice. In the main game, you can grind for a beaver by going over to the teaks and two-ticking them with a decent drop rate. But we don't have teak trees over here in Zaya. And apparently our best option for hunting for a beaver pet is heading over to the redwoods. And it's not looking good, boys. There's a 1 in about 69,000 chance for each log you chop from the redwood tree. The beaver should take you about 436 hours to get. How about a Rift Guardian? This is the rune crafting pet, so the Endless Endurance gang are gonna have an advantage on this one. But I say let them have the advantage because even with that perk, this grind should take over 500 hours to do. Not to mention the time investment needed to get level 73 agility to unlock the Blood Rune shortcut. Now I hear ya. Surely it's the rock golem that we should be shooting for. No, obviously not. Why would you think that? Iron ore is the best option for grinding for the rock golem in Zaya, and iron ore has a 1 in 738,000 chance per ore mined to get the rock golem pet. The math's pretty easy on this one. You can mine about 1,000 iron ore per hour, so this is a 700 hour plus journey to get the pet on drop rate, which we all know never happens. The next pet on the list is Tangleroot. I'm not even going to present any calculations about Tangleroot because Tangleroot is kind of not really grindable in the first place other than Tithe Farm, and getting Tangleroot at Tithe Farm is beyond unbelievable. Like, it's a very, very bad chance. Other than that, the patches that we have here in Zaya are very limited, so you should kind of be utilizing them all anyway as often as you can. So most people are grinding Tangleroot as efficiently as they can in the first place. I don't know, the amount of variables that go into Tangleroot just make it like not really able to be grinded for in the first place. So if you end up getting Tangleroot, it'll probably just be a happy coincidence. Well, how about the Pheonix? You've probably seen quite a few Pheonixes around Zaya, so maybe the Pheonix is a pretty good pet to grind for, right? Well, there's a few different factors to figuring out how long it would take to get a Pheonix, like with all pets, but for these percentages I'm about to give you, we're going to assume that you get 750 points per game, and each game lasts about 5 minutes and 20 seconds. including wait time, after 250 games, which is well past level 99, regardless of what relic you take. At that point, you have about an 11% chance of having the Pheonix pet. It's not until 2,000 games later, 2,000 games played at an average of 750 points per crate, where you finally meet the drop rate, giving you a 63% chance of having a pet, and all this would have taken you 177 hours to do, which is decent compared to the other pets that we've mentioned so far. But then again, all of Twisted League is only 60 days long. 2,000 games of Wintertod is quite a commitment. But then again, earning points for the experience and the fire making skill, and earning points for getting kill count on Wintertod might make this pet grind worth it. Then again, I'm really not trying to encourage you to hunt pets specifically for points in this video. I really want to nail that down. Well boys, we've made it. I'm about to give you the answer for what the fastest way to get a skilling pet in Twisted League is. Let me tell you about the Heron. Now I wasn't expecting this to be the answer, because fishing feels so slow, right? Well, that is correct. The fastest method of finding a heron requires tick manipulation. A player who 2-ticks tuna and swordfish and fishes about 1,500 fish per hour can expect to find their heron after about 84 hours. That's a lot of work, and I don't recommend anyone do it. So what if we just don't 2-tick? Well, the fastest way to get the heron is still fishing tuna and swordfish, but you can suddenly expect it to take about 292 hours to get a heron without tick manipulation. Horrible time investment. So in terms of viability and utility, my answer to this question is actually Rocky. Among the NPCs that you're able to thieve, some of them have different drop rates of Rocky. Of all the NPCs that we have available to us here on Zaya, they all have the same drop rate. And one of the best NPCs that you can thieve for your best rewards would probably be the Master Farmer. If you can thieve efficiently for 90 hours, you will have met the average amount of time it should take to get a Rocky pet. Now, after hearing that Rocky is the most viable skilling pet to earn after 90 hours of efficient thieving, I really want you to know that you should not even go for Rocky if you're going for points. Your 90 hours of thieving from the Master Farmer could be exponentially more valuable to you if you use it elsewhere, strategically. So in Twisted League, just treat pets like they are a nice little treat. Thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And I hope I both gave you a curiosity and solved it for you. If you think you'd get along with me, come on over to my Twitch stream, give me a follow, say hi when I'm streaming. Thanks so much, everybody. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching the video. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. What's that supposed to mean? That's pretty suspicious. And what about those massive glasses? You think it's code for something? Wait, that's it. How many times did he say K? Once. And what kind of vision does Brian wish he had? 2020. Precisely. Put them together and you get 1K by 2020.